Wondering what it looks like inside Top Music Pro? Hey teachers, it's Tim Topham here, and I'm going to give you a quick tour inside the amazing Top Music Pro membership that you can get access to right now. So we're all currently on the dashboard. You can see at the top here, we've got quick links to all the most used resources from our members, some help if you'd like as well. At the top, we've got our main menu. So a link to the Academy, I'll show you in there in a second. That's where all of our courses and discounts and downloads and resources are stored. The community, where you can have more in-depth conversations with other teachers around the world. And we've got a number of groups that you can access to. So groups on particular topics. The more menu includes links to everything else that we couldn't fit in the top menu. Things like our piece by piece series, our discounts, I'll show you those in a second as well, and our events calendar. So let's take you down the left-hand side of the dashboard. We always have a resource of the week at the top of the page. This is something that you can just jump into each week, even if you're not looking for something in particular or you haven't got a question. Try out the resource of the week. Just a quick idea that you can use to change up your lessons and refresh your teaching. Under that, we've got our news feed, and this is where you can just quickly post a video, a photo, an idea, or as you can see here, lots of questions that are coming through. Now, if we scroll back up, you'll see on the right-hand side of the page, we can resume where we left off on any courses that we've started. Just one click and you're straight back in. You can also see upcoming events. We have our weekly power hours. We've got membership Q&A calls, etc. And these are really easy to add to the calendar too. You can just quickly add them to your calendar so you'll get a notification of when we're going live. And you can also see what's new, what's been most recently added to the dashboard, what's been added to the Academy, and jump in straight away there. So let's jump into now the Academy, which is where you're going to be probably spending most of your time. This is where all of our courses and resources are stored. Now, this is pretty epic space on the site. So we do have two things to help you. One is the Get Started button, which you can click at the top here. And two is the filtering down the right-hand side. So these are the categories of resources. Things like live coaching, or do you want to look for lesson plans, or do you want to check out the podcasts or a pop song solution? And then further on, subjects. So what's the topic you're interested in? Is it about pedagogy? Is it about lesson planning? Is it about business, communication, composing? Whatever it is, you can click on it and the library will show you the resources on those topics. The other thing we've got at the top is an instrument selector. We've currently got guitar and piano. We are looking and working actively to add more for voice and strings and drums and bass and all of those great things too. So that's all coming your way over time too. Now, two of the most treasured resources that you get access to inside Top Music Pro is Top Music Sheets and Top Music Games. So these are both monthly resources that are released to all our members. They're studio licensed packs of music and packs of games that you can use straight away in your studio. And we invite composers from all around the world to join us and create resources for us. We've had the likes of Kevin Olson and Christopher Goldston, Carol Matz, all of those big names that you've heard have created resources for us. These are only available for the month that they're released, although we do give away back issues sometimes, so keep your eyes and ears out for that. And here's our Top Music Games Club as well. We're up to volume 6 of that. Another thing that we love helping teachers with is saving money on software, resources, sheet music. So as part of your membership, you'll be able to access things like really cheap printing if you're over in America, discount access to Tonebase, discounts at Music Notes, Sheet Music Plus, My Music Staff, all of these kinds of places, Piano Safari, where you'll probably be spending money anyway, but why don't you use our discounts to save you a little bit of money in the process? So I mentioned the community and the groups. I'll finish off with those two areas now. The community is really our more in-depth kind of forums, and they're places where you can have a discussion that's a little bit more complex or a bit deeper if you'd like to. It's all organized and searchable as well. So you can see lots of different questions coming up here. We also have a whole lot of different forums depending on what you would actually like to talk about. And then we've also got our groups, and these are growing over time to include various topics. For example, we've got our Method Book of the Month group. This is where we hold our certification. We've got evolution groups, And this is growing as well over time as we keep expanding all the different things that we offer for you. Let me show you quickly the piece by piece, maybe the pop song solutions if we have time. I want to keep this quick, but these are just two of the most helpful resources I think I could possibly offer you. If you're a piano teacher in this case, these are videos on all of the main, most common intermediate repertoire pieces that you could possibly teach. I'm sure you'll know lots of these by looking at their names. And what we've got here is a video from an incredibly experienced teacher, Jana Williamson, with a one-page download that you can have next to you while you teach these. And even if you've taught these pieces a million times, you will learn more about it from Jana. She's amazing. And the pop song solutions are equally useful. They're really helpful if we go back to the dashboard. I'll show you where that is. If you are interested in helping students with pop songs, particularly if they come into a lesson and say, hey, do you know this pop song, or can I teach this pop song? Can you teach me this? Can you help me with this? And you're like, I've got no idea what that song is. Well, here's where you come to find out more and to get an update. So in each of these videos, you can see these are all absolutely modern, Ariana Grande and Taylor Swift. And what we do in these ones is I'm at the piano and I react to the video, I watch the video, and then I actually work out how I would go about teaching the video. So you can learn from me at the piano, see what I would do, and then hopefully be able to take that away into your own studio. Up the top, we've just got the regular kinds of things here. We've got a calendar, which shows you the events that are coming up. The dots show you different events in different months. You've got notifications that come through. There's a messaging system and a fantastic whole site search. If you're looking for something on, let's say, chords, then this search function will be able to help you find it really, really quickly, whatever it is. Do you want a discount on chords? Do you want a course on chords? Do you want a webinar? Or do you want a conversation from the community on chords? We'll be able to find it for you. If you're feeling stuck in the membership at any time, or you've got questions that you need to ask our team, just look down here at the bottom right. There's a little red chat bubble. Click on it and you can either search our archives for help on particular topics. You can see some recent searches here, or just send us a quick message. So that is a look inside, just a little bit really, just touching the surface of what you can access inside Top Music Pro. And I really hope you'll come and join us and be able to be part of this community, which is just so warm, friendly, encouraging. And I really hope that it becomes a place that feels like home to you. I can't wait to welcome you inside.